fucking up.
Utah Jazz at the Phoenix Suns.
You really brought up Utah. That's crazy.
Shh, bro,
This is taboo, bro.
You brought up
February 27th,
Utah. That's
12:30.
crazy.
Who do you trust more down the stretch? The Jazz or the Suns? Just because this matchup. Now think about it. They've both been on top of the league. Now the Jazz are kind of struggling with especially a lot of injuries and a lot of COVID type stuff during the year. And then you also have the Phoenix Suns. We just mentioned Chris Paul's injury a little bit earlier. Who do you trust more down the stretch? Get in, sweet, easy, quick, because I know who you're already picking.
Definitely Phoenix, only because I feel like with Utah losing Joe Ingles is kind of
Yeah.
Because Joe Ingles was kind of an anchor to Utah, in my opinion.
That was man of the year candidate.
Yeah, definitely. That was their go-to. Like, they still have Jordan Clarkson. They still have Bogdanovich. But, I mean, what is Bogdan really been doing the last year or so, really?
I hear what you're saying, and this is where I want to kind of rotate it, Steven, here. 5 of the Utah, because I was mentioning how people are missing. Of the Utah Jazz's top 9 rotation players have missed at least 12 games this season, including former All-Star Mike Conley, arguably the most crucial piece of the Utah puzzle. Who do you got, Utah or the Phoenix Suns?
Phoenix Suns, bro.
Easy, right?
Yeah. I mean, yes,
It's at
pretty
Phoenix,
easy.
too.
It's pretty.
Oh, that's, bro.
That makes no
GG.
difference to me.
Oh, excuse me. This is not about the
Toast.
game. This is about down the stretch, you know, in the playoffs and all.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I'm still picking the Suns, bro. Like, honestly, the Jazz are frauds. That's how I feel about the Jazz. I feel like they're frauds. They like look. You like, and you were saying they've been at the top of the league. They were at the top for a good 3 months, maybe last year, and that's how they got the number 1 seed. But overall, if we look at these last few years, frauds. Look what they did to Denver.
Yeah, no,
Choke.
I agree.
They go up on the Clippers.
I was going to say, what did they do against Denver?
Choked. Like they had ample opportunity, and bro, even when I watched them against the Grizzlies last season, the Grizzlies were not afraid of them. Like, the Jazz won just because they were more experienced.
Nobody. They don't instill no fear.
If they were playing the Grizzlies team we see right now last season, I feel They might be getting Rudy up out of town.
They have 3 separate win streaks of 6 games or more starting the season: 7-1 and 26-9.
Who, Utah?
During the season, yes, during the season. Me with Utah, it's the same way, right? They started this same season. I love patterns. You mentioned patterns, right? I think that it happens all the time in sports. Especially, you know, Russell Wilson, every single year in the beginning of the season, MVP candidate. This is the guy we all love. I don't know. And then he falls off at the end. You know, so overall, with this type of thing, I think it's the same type of pattern, right? Utah shows up in the beginning, kind of shows off what they are, all about their defense. But then, all of a sudden, when you're in a game plan and you execute it against a Rudy Gobert, who's supposedly the defensive defensive player of the year, gets exposed every time. Is that weird? Not every time. I think you have to learn, right?
Yep.
I got the Suns. They're gonna have home court advantage.
Unanimous decision
right here at the Phoenix Suns, February 27th in the playoffs. If they ever face each other, it's gonna be at the Suns most of the games. I got the Suns down the stretch. But let's switch it off to some football. We have 2 here. Let's get them quick. We're actually running a lot during this pod, but I love it. It's a really good one so far.